So a little while ago I bought my Dogmatika deck because I thought it would be good, and of course it is really good, and I thought it would be fun to play, and so I just bought it. A friend of mine decided to part ways with it, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll buy it. I played around with it, and it's like some Eldic builds, some Invoked builds, you know, it was a little fun. And after a while, it kind of left my deck because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play some other stuff, and now I've played a couple of weeks without it, and now I'm like, well, I have this Dogmatika deck, which is hella expensive. I really want to play something with it because it cost me a lot of money, and I know it's for the future, but I want to play it now. So my friend Bruce, that we all know from the channel, there's the Plunder Patrol God, as people are now calling him apparently, he gave me one of the best ideas ever. He actually gave me the entire list for Nekroz Dogmatika, which sounded like a lot of fun to me. Some people, if you know already, I've played Nekroz in the past before, and I really like the deck, and I really wanted to jump on this opportunity to play the deck. So what I did is I went to Cardmarket to buy my Nekroz cards. Shout out to Cardmarket for sponsoring this video, and thank you Cardmarket for letting me buy my Nekroz cards so fast. Cardmarket is the best European platform to buy your cards and sell your cards as well. It uses private sellers, professional sellers, all kinds of sellers, to help you get your cards the best way, the fastest way, cheapest way, and the most efficient. Cardmarket has all the cards, all the sets, sealed products, singles, everything you would ever want from a website. You can even use the shopping wizard tool to find out the best seller for your wishes. Just make a list, and Cardmarket says you can buy it here from this guy for the cheapest, or you can buy it this way to get the least shipments out. Cardmarket is definitely the best platform. I use it every day, every week, and that's not even overstating it, because honestly I use this website every day. I have sold so many cards on here, and I bought so many cards back as well. Be sure to go check them out. I have the affiliate link down in the description below. If you haven't used Cardmarket yet, then right here on the screen are 2 €5 starting credit vouchers that you can use with a new account, so you can make your first purchases of me. Thank you Cardmarket again for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to the video. So after purchasing all the cards that I needed for the deck, and some other cards as well, because I can never stop spending money at that website, I have my full list ready, and it's here, and I'm gonna show you guys, because I really like this deck. It's a lot of fun. I've had a tremendous time playing it. I haven't played it a lot yet, although I am confident that the list is good enough. I went to one local with it, did not go so well. Apparently players main draw unlock were there. But if your locals don't do that, then this deck is really cool. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, honestly, trust me, this deck, it's really something else. It's so much fun to play, and I'm gonna keep saying that like 10,000 times because I cannot argument why. No, really, it's really cool. It has a really niche and cool interactions, you know, a servant send herald at a Nekroz card, continue on. Even later punishment, send a herald on a weak monster, which is also really cool to go plus in your opponent's turn as well. And just keep going. You Maximus, normally you would send the Shadow card, which you still do, because we still play the winner, because that's really good. But now you can send a herald as well, or maybe even 2 heralds turn after, or maybe 1 herald, 1 Antis, and you just keep advancing your game state. You go plus so much. You have hands of like 8 cards. It's insane. It's really cool. And it's really a lot of fun to play, and it's really different than Nekroz from back when. I remember that we were playing Triple Trish at the start of the Nekroz format, of course, but we were also playing Triple Valkyrius, and it's really cool to see the deck has evolved beyond that. And especially now that Nekroz of Unicorn is back at 3, the deck is really interesting, because it's really differently played now. So without any further ado, let's just go straight into the deck profile, so I can show you guys what all the spice is about. A lot of these rechos are more focused on consistency. We are playing triple Nekroz of Brownic, makes sense. We are playing triple Nekroz of Unicorn, also makes sense. I play double Trish. I like Trisha too, I like having the option. It's also really handy to use this effect to protect your Unicorn, because people do impermanence, so I think it has a value at 2. I can understand people are cutting it to 1, but I like it at 2. Play double Clausulas, 2 is enough, with all these cards around. And I play 1 Nekroz of Valkyrius. And that's it for the ritual monsters. Really easy, clean, small lineup. Play the one of Shurit. Also again, one is enough. These games are not gonna last long. For the second engine in the deck, we play triple Ecclesia. Also makes a lot of sense. We play double Fleur-de-Lis. People are playing two. I like to play one more to have the option to search it a little bit more often or to play around with it. Yeah, because this card can out Dragoon, which is really nice. Then we play the one of Maximus. For the Shadow combo, we are playing the Shadow combo, of course. Then some hand traps. I play Nibiru. We play triple Gamma. The one of Driver. That's it for monsters. I'm not playing Ash in here. Ash is a really, really good card. But I'm kind of doubting if it will be good enough. These cards are definitely better in this format, where Noble, Infernoble, and Dragon Link are running around. These cards are just slightly better than just Ash. So yeah, I like this ratio and it worked out so far. For the spells, triple Preparation of Rites, which is the best spell card in the deck, because it goes +2 or +1, and eventually plus more. Then for the ritual spells, it's still kind of difficult for me to comprehend, because I'm still used to the 3-2-1, but we are only playing double Kaleidoscope. We're only playing one Mirror. And sorry for the glare there. And we are playing one Cycle. And that's it for the ritual spells already. We're playing the one of Rota, writing Curate or Clauselus. Then we're playing triple Tactical Talents. Last minute I decided to put these cards in. This is a 43 card deck. We have so much consistency that I figured going a little bit over 40 was fine, and I really like this card in the main deck. It has worked out great. If for some reason your ritual gets ashed or gets stopped or negated, then you can just draw 2 cards and then continue where you left off, and it's just a really, really good card in there. You can cut this out and play 40, like it at 3, though. And then triple Nadir Servant, arguably the actual best card in the deck. Then for protection, triple Punishment. And the last card is Shadow Schism. That's it for 43 cards. I know that Bruce's list was semi-different. I believe he only played one Fleur. He didn't play triple Tactical Talents. But I really like those cards, so I put them in. For the extra deck, play one Totally Awesome, which is really cool because you can send this with Maximus and then add a water back, meaning Brionek or Unicorn, which is really cool. The one of Dagust Emerald, it can come up that you have your double Ecclesia on the field, or your Unicorn Ecclesia, and you want to shuffle some resources back to draw a card to get more pluses. And this card does just the trick. This card should have been the Fossil Warrior, but I didn't have one, and I didn't want to play multiple Pegasus at Ignister, so I play one Cross Sheep for if it ever might come up. Then we play the one Pegasus to send with Maximus or with the Punishment. Play the one of Psyframe Omega to make with Gamma or to send with Maximus if it's needed. Then triple Herald. Triple is definitely the way to go, because you know, sometimes you have to send Untis, sometimes you have to send this and go +2 with Maximus, which is really, really insane. In my side deck I play Super Poly, so I'm playing the one of Starving Venom. Then I play the one Titanclad. Play the double Untis. I think 2 is fine, because most of the time you're sending this with your Kaleidoscope anyway, so this at 3 makes more sense. And last but not least is we have the Construct, we have the Winda, and we have the Abcalone. For the Schism play, makes sense. I'm not really sure if Construct is needed for this deck, because a lot of times you want to send different cards to go plus. Because what you can do, so if you open only Servant, then you can Servant the Abcalone discard the Schism, then you summon Maximus later, and you send Construct, and Construct add back Schism, so you don't have to discard another card. but that's kind of a niche scenario, and you mostly want to send Herald anyway with the Maximus, so you can just send the app clone at the system, discard something else, and then send Herald to get more pluses. But it's in there if it's needed, because extra deck really is not that tight at the moment. Now what I chose to play is an example side deck. This is of course kind of variable on your locals. My local has a lot of back row, so I focus on back row removal. I play Triple Storm, which is probably one of the best side deck cards at the moment because it deals with Rogue. Play the 1 Feather Duster. Play 1 Cyclone. That's because I also play 1 Reboot. That's it for my back row removal. Then for the Infernoble matchup I wanted to play 3 more hand trips, so I decided to play Impermanence as well. Then for the Invoked matchup I play Lancia. And if there is any Dragoon running around, I can play the Super Poly. So that's it for the side deck. Like I've said before, this deck is just so much fun, and I had so much fun playing it, and I'm gonna keep playing this deck for a while because it's just really, really, really cool to play. And yeah, I don't know really what else to say, except if you want to play a cool Nekroz deck, then be sure to check this list out, because I'm definitely sure that this is something for you. Again, small shout out to Bruce for providing me the list to play. He's definitely the bigger mind of the deck than me. I just bought the cards and played the deck because I thought it would be fun, and it's a lot of fun. Shout out to Cardmarket for sponsoring the video as well. Yeah, I really do not know what else to say. Thank you guys for watching. For more deck profiles, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned, because definitely more will be coming. We will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.